Play that to YouTube. There we go. That should fix YouTube. There we go. I don't know why. It seems like every once in a while, YouTube and Kick, for some reason, those two, the stream keys just like to break on me. I don't understand why. They're just like on the fritz. So maybe I just need to make it like a part of a weekly routine where like on my Wednesday or Thursday, like just during my couple days that I take off, that I just go in and I just reset those stream keys or something, because we don't want to start stream off with me being like, oh hey, guess what? This stream is all glitchy. Because that's no fun. We'd rather be taking out kneecaps. That's a lot more fun. But we need to investigate because we have no idea where Ifrit is at. All we know is the Amalja are involved, and which is why we know Ifrit is, like, they're trying to summon Ifrit because Ifrit is their god. That's all we know. We had to deal with some ripe corpses, and they turned into flowers in our bags, which was so disgusting. I was like, why? They really have to turn those into flowers into our bags. Like that was gross. That was so gross. Let's talk to Isambard here. And he says, let's say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves. It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. 12 forbid it be so. There's a merchant by the name of Ungst who was born here in Drybone and grew up at the bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone. I'd wager he's at the end, quite fooling away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him. Else, he's not like to speak to you. All right. Let's go chat it up. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I can just tell by his outfit. He's not gonna want to speak to me. I don't want to speak to him. It's the guy with the pretty eyes that was he's a creep. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. He's the one that was like, oh, so you're gonna beat up an innocent guy? And I was like, well, you were going to force yourself on an innocent lady. Even though I wasn't even going to do anything to you, but you know, like you were the one that was presuming stuff. Hi. I knew he wasn't gonna want to talk to me. Gods be damned, you're that bloody church threatened me back in old dog. Hey, Euler. How's it going? Back to dealing with this guy, Euler. We're back to dealing with this guy. We have this guy again. This guy that I don't like. I don't like this guy. I like him, Euler. I don't like him. I don't like him at all. I know. He appeared again. I'm good. I know. I so badly want to take his kneecaps. He has knee pads on. He prepared. He knew I wanted to take his kneecaps. He somehow knew. That's not fair. He has knee pads on. Why is he prepped like a freaking soccer player and has like shin guards and knee pads? Like, is he playing volleyball? Is he playing soccer? Like, what's his deal? What's he doing? Why is he protecting his kneecaps? Is he prepared for me? That's not... This is unacceptable. He's at the very top of my list. I really, really am going to be taking this guy's kneecaps at some point. Like, his kneecaps are going to... They're going away. What in the seven hells do you want with me now? I want your kneecaps, sir. Your kneecaps. Oh, I guess I'll play nice. You have to talk to me. Dear friend. Missing people, please help. Yours is Simbard. Oh, it makes it even better. He's drunk. So, I feel like I would have gotten away with asking, saying, hey, will you let me take your kneecaps? I mean, he's drunk, so I feel like he would have let me take his kneecaps. I feel like that's fair. Like, I think he would have gone for it. Folks around here are as wary as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass wind nearby. Really? If you so much as fart? You're saying people are going to run away if someone farts? Is that what you're trying to say, sir? That's kind of a weird comment to make, but okay. I am all for fools and coaxed some hard labor out of them, I did. Anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances, you could go talk to them yourself if you don't believe me. Yeah, I don't believe you. Don't believe you for a second, sir. Please, miss. Just leave me be. Okay. All I did was just walk up to you. I didn't even fart, sir. I just walked up. Okay. Okay, you are still taller. Or wait, hold on. Let me at least get on even ground. Yeah, you're still taller than me. You are still taller than me. I've nothing to say but this. I'll take who or whatever's been feeding off us low folk. Okay. Said more. What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. I wasn't going to kill you. I don't even have my weapon showing, and on top of that, it's just a giant stick. It's just a stick. It won't kill. Just slightly maim. At most. And I's adorable. I mean, look at my Harry Potter glasses. I wouldn't kill you. I's too adorable. At most, I would take your kneecaps. But I wouldn't do it without reason. Now the one guy with the pretty eyes back there, I don't like him. I would take his kneecaps. I've just met you, sir. I might not take your kneecaps. Unless it was to try and save you from something. And it required removing your kneecaps. Right now, I don't know if we need to remove your kneecaps. You seem scared, so I wait until you're not scared, and then I take your kneecaps. Okay, yeah, you way too scared right now for me to take kneecaps, so we're not doing that right now. Already too much on edge. Just as I told you, wasn't it? A lot of them are terrified. Dude, I think you need to sober up a little bit, maybe. Been a lot of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Hey. Sure. I mean, I do now. Since I've been through MSQ. But a Sprout, like, if for a regular player who, like, if I hadn't been through MSQ before, if I were actually a brand new player, I'd be like, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. Those who don't know what he's talking about, Costa del Sol is a nice, pretty beach that is centered around relaxing. Nice, fun times. Whereas this area is more about hard labor. So, that's what he was getting at. Like, he's like, he thinks they're trying to move on to, more relaxing times. More chill. Welcome back, Boba. Have you learned aught of import? Nah, I learned that the one dude is, an extra douchebag. I feel like, he's probably told them not to talk to me. Like, he's scared of them. Like, I'm not convinced. Like, there's no way that he thinks that they've just moved on. I think that they are just scared shitless of that guy for some unknown reason. They're more scared of him than me, which I get it. I'm a tiny little 2-foot tall thing, and I haven't taken his kneecaps yet. But I think once I take his kneecaps, then they will realize they don't have a reason to be scared of him. I see. I suppose I should have expected as much for Ungus. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. There's an idea. Oh yes, always forget. Gotta get the items, and since nothing's of an upgrade, I'm gonna go ahead and grab these bronze pieces. All right, let's go. Let's go talk to their gods. See if they've professed anything. See what they are scared of. I think they're scared of something. That they something is making it so they don't want to talk. It's not me. As I said, I'm 2 feet tall. So he wants me to go to the clergy and talk to them, and if we would know what the common folks speak of to their gods, we've no better place to ask the Church of Saint Adama Landama. LALA felt totally named this. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of here. You would think I would be better at reading stuff like that, considering one of my daughter's favorite books is Llama Llama Red Pajama. Like, she absolutely loves those books. And there is a lot of rhymey rhymes that are happening with that. It's like Llama Llama Red Pajama reads a story with his mama. Mama Llama, I'm trying to remember some of the different rhymes, but there's a lot of ama throughout the entire book. So it's very, 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 very rhymey. So you would think I'd be a lot better at pronouncing Saint Adama Land Adama. But I still stumble on it. And so long as you're headed there, Might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? That's... You want me to... You already asked me to get ripe corpses, and now I have to deliver an embalmed corpse. What is up with me doing with different things with corpses right now? Why? This is... just... Okay, at least he admits it's a morbid request, I grant you. But it must be born to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. You just met me. You trust none more than me, and you just met me? What do you mean you trust none more than me? Where's Thancred? Why can't Thancred do this? I'm 2 feet tall and I'm supposed to be hauling a corpse? At least Thancred's got height to him. He can haul the corpse. Doesn't make... Look. Oh well. Seek out a man named Marcus. He tends the graves of the injured. He will tell you where the body is to be interred. Okay. Sure. Why not? You know? I mean, I'm already running here, there, and everywhere. I may as well also deliver corpses here, there, and everywhere while I'm at it. Just adding to my my resume at this point. Why not? Who wouldn't want to add corpse deliverer to the resume? I'm Marcus. I am Marcus, yes. A body. Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, there is an empty grave atop the bridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Okay, I'll go, I don't know who this person is, but, we're just gonna make the corpses into flowers. They're just all flowers. Could we at least put, like, a cloth over him? Oh, and I have to bury him too? Okay. Okay. Oh, and burying him is... Okay. I guess burying him is just putting rocks over top of him. That sounds about right. Yep. Yep, that checks out. Rocks that are bigger than my character. Yep. 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 That seems right. May they all walk in Thal's realm. What? Missing people? I'm afraid I cannot help you. But maybe Sister Orson can. She's been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why, though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson within the church walls. Okay. I shall go find her in here. Let's see. Up there she is. She's Wearing some very pretty robes. Hello, sister. I hear you've done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Either you're eavesdropping or people are talking about me really fast. That feels very weird, but okay. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when you next see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants? It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them, and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper, Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share the information with you. I only wish Marcus would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Ifrit, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have word with Marcus, and soon. Ifrit was offended. That's interesting. I kind of want to talk to Ifrit and be like, hey, what did Marcus do to offend you? I want to know. Is there some gossip? Is there gossip here that I don't know about? Ifrit. You could tell Boba anything, Ifrit. I feel like Boba would be a good confidant for Ifrit to share all of his gossip with. Thank you, Boba. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn all of the missing common folk? You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you, Boba? Hey, Ifrit. Perfect timing. Tell me the gossip. What's going on with Marcus? I want to know the gossip. Tell me everything. I want to know. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Ifrit, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here in learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungst more time than I care to count. There seems to be some truth in this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in the service of the gods. Prostration, prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the poise unawares than she who takes confession, the Sister Orson herself? Orson? She wouldn't. She couldn't. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend. And you would be wise to keep an eye on this rose. Still, the Ilchkeeper Marcus, or the Lichkeeper Marcus, I swear to the 12, I've seen that face elsewhere before. Oh, okay. I was wondering, I was like, wait, he took offense by something Marcus did? What? I want to know. He just thinks he looks familiar. Okay. Dang, I thought Ifrit had some gossip. I mean, he still kind of had some gossip. Like, he's just like, oh, hey, this medium. There's a medium here. Yeah, she's our kidnapper. She's acting suspicious. She's thinking she's not being suspicious, but she's sus. She is totally sus here. Sister Arson cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own. And it's not uncommon to see her speaking to the children, but no, it couldn't, or it could not be she. Could it? I grew weary of these suspicions. I know there is one child in particular says she is fond of. Try seek out the boy, Boba, and see if you could glean something from him about Orson's activities. I mean, it makes sense that I'd be the one that could get information. I mean, I look like a child, so naturally, I would fit right in, right? If anyone's gonna get information from a child, it's gonna be me. Complete stranger, but I look like a kid. Let's see. Oh, not in a building. All the way up there. Golden Bazaar. Okay, okay. I'm paying better attention now. More running to do. At least this time I'm not trotting along. Corpse. And at least in this game, doesn't make it so you have to actually see that you're dragging along a corpse like that. I don't know if I could have handled it if it made it look like I was dragging along a corpse. That just... no. No. Oh, and this is a level 17 fate. I don't care about that. Level 28. Like, can you imagine if they were to make it look like my tiny little Lalabelle were dragging that corpse, especially when they showed that was a male hearer, like me trying to drag that male hearer all about. Like, that male here was about the size of this guy. Like, me trying to drag him. Like, I'm just imagining her trying to drag him by the ankles all the way over there. I'm like, that's just all that would happen. Like, that's about the only thing that I can imagine. Oh, is this the child? Like... like, that child didn't want to talk to... like... I guess that one's supposed to be a child. He has facial hair. That is not a child. He has facial hair. And he is taller than me. That is no child. And she stole my hairstyle. Like... she's the dark me. Like, she is posing just like I am. She is undercover here. She's like, guess what? I'm not actually a child. So, let's talk to this boy here. Please help Sister Orson went all out on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Fall and the Order and the other side. I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. Okay. That makes me wonder if this little boy is a part of it. Also, like, if he is, like, that's... oh. Ew. They're rotting mages? They're rotting? Ew. Ew. Why did... they supposed to be zombies? Ew. Ew. Why are you dealing with zombies? So why are you dealing with zombies? Why? Dealing with Thal, why are you dealing with zombies? Judging you a bit right now, honey. You are the one from the church. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. That gratitude is yours yet again. You spoke with the child? Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It was a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. I'll see it safely back to him. Wait. You don't want to... Wait. I'm very, And the quest is just like, go talk to Isambard. And I'm like, wasn't the whole point for me to go talk to her and see if she's the one like fishing people? And I literally got no information. All I did was save her from some rotting corpses. And now I'm just supposed to go back to Isambard and be like, hey, I just saved her from some rotting corpses. Tell me I did good. Pat my head and say I did a good job. Like, just give me all the head pats. Like, am I looking for a treat? Have I just become a puppy dog? Is that what's happening? Is that what my Lalafell has become? Oh, that's a big thing. That's a big one. It's a big boy. So, for any sprouts, if you see something like that, don't go near it. Be very careful. Those are big boys. They will swipe you. They will kill you. They will hurt. They will hurt you. They will be very, very mean. The red icon means they will attack you. Green icon means they will not attack you unless you attack them. The red icon means they will attack you. And that one's level 50. So it really, really, really will attack you. And with the level 50 ones, like that one, it looks like that one is an A rank if I recall correctly. But regardless of whether it's an A rank or an S rank, just it doesn't matter. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. You leave that boy alone. Just run away from it. Let someone else deal with it. At least wait until you're level 50 and then do it with other people. Don't do it alone. It's too dangerous. Isambard, pet me. Mr. Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Cots were fed. I will secure a room at the inn for her should she require any rest. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being in doing no less. Certainly not some dastardly deeds Thagard would have us believe. Okay. So at least, it does seem I deserve head pats at least. Yay! Yay, I did good! Yay! Alright, it's the bard. Thagard has a message from me. Okay. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attacks than she initially led on. Well, not to be that woman, but that is generally a woman thing to do. Like, women just take on like we it's not like we do it on purpose. We don't realize it. And I think that could be said about people in general. It's extra bad when it comes to women. Like, and probably the best way I can describe it is, and the only thing that's coming to my mind was with pregnancy and thinking about an epidural needle. Epidural needles are really, really, really freaking long. And let me tell you, I did not even feel it. That, like, they say it is super painful, and that's how bad I suppressed it. It was just to the point that I didn't feel it. That's just how women operate. And that's probably what Sister Orson did too. She didn't mean to suppress it. That's just what happened. She was just she was in fight mode. She was in self-defense. She was trying to do what she could for the children. And she was putting on the best brave face that she could, and just honestly didn't realize that she had taken on a bad enough attack that she needed that much care. Like, that's just the way that people in general operate, you know? Like, especially when that adrenaline is running. We just yeah. And thankfully she's expected to make a full recovery. But now, on the matter at hand, Thanker came looking for you once more. He left word that he'll be waiting at the Malja encampment to the southwest. Or southeast. Not southwest, southeast. You know, the other south direction. Not the pure south direction. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. I accidentally apparently hit the keybind that was for targeting myself. I was working on hitting the keybinds for sprinting there. Hey Grid, could this encampment have not been any closer? It has to be all the way over here. Oh, Thankard, you sneaky sneaks. Trying to hide behind a tree. Hi. Ah, there you are, Boba. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's just say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Boba. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Thankard, need I remind you that you, for anybody who did not start in Limsa and might not know, Thankard is a rogue and can go into stealth. And he's supposed to be the one that can do the sneaky sneaks. And yet, I'm the one that's supposed to go charging in here. I don't know why I'm like over here like trying to sidestep. I'm 10 levels higher than these guys. It's not that big of a deal. Oh. I think this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Not sure why that leaflet was weird looking. But I also don't understand why I had to be the one to come in here and get it. Why Thancred was like, I'd rather not be the one to go in and get it. Like, how am I doing this, man? Let's send the healer in. Why not? Short little healer. Let's send her. Yes, Thancred. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? This leaflet. See the wealth of the Nile to the hands of your children. This looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. The lettering, though, atrocious, is it not? And he spits about nothing. Thal seems somewhat less than studied. I find it rather hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let's see what Sister Orson makes of it. So, okay, I don't understand why he said he thinks that his suspicions weren't completely unfounded then if he thinks this note actually wasn't written by someone of the order. Like he was accusing her of being the one doing this. And he's like, oh, well, someone of the order didn't write this. Okay, well, then your accusation of someone of the order was still completely and totally false. So you're still saying you're wrong? That's what I'm thinking of this, Thancred. I'm still finding that you're saying you're wrong, Thancred. As the one who's supposed to be doing my training here, you're not doing that great of a job doing my training, Thancred. Hi, Orson. Thanks for the follow, Zalson. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? Here's this letter that someone forged from your order, and we know it's not from you guys. So what do you think? What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? Plot thickens, Boba. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There is no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. We have an imposter. Oh, you saw my TikTok? Which TikTok? I'm so glad that you saw my TikTok. My TikToks haven't been going out quite so much. like some of them have been kind of going, some of them have been kind of not. They've been here, there, and everywhere. I'm so glad you saw one. Posing as a priest to think. These troubling notions aside, it's gratifying to be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Boba. I shall keep my ears and eyes open, now more than ever. Thank you. Yeah, definitely enjoying the MSQ again with the alt here, because it's definitely been a hot minute since I've gone through MSQ. I actually don't know that I've gone through MSQ since they reworked it. I think the last time I went through it was not that long before the rework. I was slightly bitter that they cut so much out after I'd gotten through so much of it, and I was like, really? I just got through all that. Especially since I've gone through the MSQ quite a few times on a few characters. Alright, let's go find our false priest here. We need to find the false priest, because hopefully finding this false priest is gonna lead us to our Lord of the Kneecaps. That's what the hope is here, because we need to take out all the kneecaps. They all need to go, especially the one guys. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me any cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Boba and me serve by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. Yes, my childish looking self here. Yes, I totally look like I am capable of taking care of myself. Totally can. Totally confident. I'm next to useless in battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These my brain read that is. These old lunatics. I know it says tunics, but I don't know why my brain read that as lunatics. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Yes, tunics makes way more sense than lunatics. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Boba. So as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Insubart has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Yeah, going undercover. It's just that one. Shepherd's tunic and a pair of withered shepherd's slops. Okay. There we go. I can still wear my fancy looking boots and my fancy looking gloves. But so long as I am wearing my not so fancy looking shirt and pants, I'm good to go. And I can keep my Harry Potter glasses. Harry Potter glasses are A-okay. it'd be better if I could put some tape on the bridge there. Make it look like they were broken. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Yes, teach all about Azima. Yes. That is the name of my main spree company, is Azima's Haven. Teach all you want about Azima. Yay! Azima! Azima is the keeper of the sun and the goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Open thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught until the end of days. Thanks, Zalzid. One reason I have the Moogle minion out is at some point I am probably going to run around and find another person with the Moogle minion to show off what happens when you get multiple Moogle minions together. Because it's just so cute what happens when multiple Moogle minions are together. It's so adorable. I love multiple Moogles. Yes, I love it. And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The Immortal Flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone and see to it that you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Well, you sure are friendly. Oh, I gotta go up there. Thancred. Thancred. Why am I the only one looking poor? Thancred. Thancred. Thancred, do your job. What are you trying to unlock? Is it this menu that you're trying to unlock? Or this particular Moogle? Is it one of the other Moogles that you're trying to get? What is it? God's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Ow. Like, I think, if I recall correctly, this Moogle I got from, the collector's edition for A Realm Reborn, which you can get the items. Usually you can get them on discount when they have their anniversary event going on, usually around August. And they do it typically with each of their expansions. So like there's this Moogle, and then if you attend a wedding, there's another Moogle minion that's much smaller, that has like a little gift little gift present and stuff. And then there's another Moogle that my main doesn't have that one, but there's like 5 Moogles that are like dancing in a little circle. I don't remember how to get that one, but that's another little Moogle. But all of the different Moogle minions will all dance together, and all you have to do is just get them up close to each other, and that's it. But yeah, this one is just you go into the bog station and you purchase the A Realm Reborn Collector's Edition to the game, and it should send it to you in the mail, like all the different collector's edition stuff. Like it'll send you this, and I believe it's like the Fat Chocobo and some of the other collector's edition stuff. But yeah, I personally, if it were me, I would wait until all that stuff goes on sale. They always do a sale around their anniversary at the very least, because that's just one of the times that they do like a huge markdown on all of their Mog Station stuff. They don't do a markdown on absolutely everything, but on their collectors and different edition stuff, that is typically when they are going to do their markdowns on that, as well as some of the other things that they've had on their Mog Station for a while. Now, things that don't go on sale sometimes like dyes don't go on sale, but other things like I said, collector's editions, I think some other common things can go on sale during that time. Hey, Lethal! Good to see you! You've made it in for a LALA Live! Greetings, good madam. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows out at the pond north of Sandgate. So, I love moments like this because, like, the thing is there are people that are just like this in real life. Like, they just get so snooty. Like, you don't even actually have to say that you're poor. Like, you could just walk in somewhere and they'll just assume that you're poor, and they just are just like, no, I don't want to help you. It's like, have you not seen Pretty Woman, or at the very least heard of it? Like, I know Pretty Woman was before my generation, but I've heard of it. Like, come on now. I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. I feel like there needs to be an Eorzean version of Pretty Woman, like, because I so badly want to go get my beer at Pretty Woman. That lady, like, no, I have not been able to join a LALA event. Unfortunately, I don't get to game all too terribly often, because most of the time during the day I am typically hanging out with my toddler. And so when I do get to game, most of the time I have to play games that are more like Animal Crossing, because she will spend the entire time playing with the controller and stuff. So like Final Fantasy 14, probably not the game that I want her messing with. Whereas like Animal Crossing, she's not going to do much damage. If she ticks off a villager in Animal Crossing, I'm okay with that. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Boba. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. Now, I will say, I know Animal Crossing is not 100% completely safe. Because, like, I did, for instance, my mom and sister have started playing recently, and I decided to, I gifted my mom the statue of David. And she decided to put it out on display on her beach. And she's like, yep, I just have him showing everything off. I'm like, oh my gosh, Mom. Thank you for doing that. So, there's that. Oh yeah, my daughter is already, she's not even 2 yet. She's already starting beach raves in Animal Crossing. Though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place. Rather ideal for spiriting away helpless souls. Let's go there and wait for our kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, he'll need to remain in disguise. Needless to say, I feel like you had to say it because you had to say it because he just wanted to be mean and tell me, yeah, you gotta stay in disguise because you just have to. Makes me feel better about myself if you stay in disguise, but you looked too dang adorable. You gotta look like a chocobo took a poop on you. Otherwise, this isn't gonna work, Boba. Can't look too cute. Can't be going over here pretty womaning these people. Like, thanks, Thancred. Thanks for stealing my thunder, Thancred. Now it makes me wonder how your Stola's gonna steal my thunder. Or I had Papalimo steal my thunder by taking the last hit. Now Thancred doesn't want me pretty womaning these people. Find Morty for catching false priests, what you say? Well, at least he's garbed up too, but dude, those boots. The boots give you away, man. The boots are going to give us away. Come on now. At least put slops over top of them and make it look like they're sandals. Come on. Damn it, Thancred. We're gonna get caught. You look absolutely smashing, Boba. Are you trying to flirt with... I think he's trying to flirt with my toddler-looking love. That is weird, Thancred. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our query to appear. Thanks, Thancred. Thanks, Thancred. Trying to make me feel better after stealing my thunder. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. Oh, are you Ursula? Hi, Ursula. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna call that guy Ursula. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Hi, Ursula. Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust them, and they will surely set you free of the shackles of penury. And... okay. I should have pointed this out too. His neck tattoos also probably give him away. Come on. Damn it, Thancred. Damn it, Thancred. You should be better at going undercover. You're supposed to be the one teaching me how to go undercover and investigate. What the crap, Thancred? Tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you'd have made a god's offer murmur, Ungust. Yes, I am totally going to refer to that guy as Ursula from now on. He's just Ursula. Hi, Ursula. Well, what? How'd you know? You bastard tricked me. Dude, do you think... all you did was throw a head up over top of your hair. It's like when Superman puts on his glasses. It's like you think that's your disguise. We can still see your face, dude. We still see those eyes. Like, come on, man. We know it's you. And honestly, like, if this was voice acted, then we would have been able to hear your voice. Like, come on. Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Almaja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder the village at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Almaja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands. Outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give over the Almaja. I didn't have a choice. I mean, it sounds like you had a choice, man. You made your choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, that you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The was good. The what, sir? We didn't hear you. Was that money? What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Almaja pay me. You sacrifice innocence so you can line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Fuck you again. I do think this guy is probably God damn it, this woman just has a tendency to appear when I least want her to appear. Because yeah, I do have a tendency to just keep shattering his world. And not in a good way. Are you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No, I know nothing about that, I swear. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There will be time enough to learn the truth. Boba, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Ah. And so it begins, you guys. Hold on. We gotta. Let me, hold on. It's not the, there we go. There's the one I want to, change the size of. I'll move it over here so we can see it better. I've got my first speak with Minfilia in the Waking Sands. Pray return to the Waking Sands, you guys. Pray return. Pray return. Oh joy. Oh joy. I'm so thrilled. But at least I got Aetheryte tickets, and I'm just gonna throw that on a hotbar. And apparently by throwing that on a hotbar, I'm just going to interrupt my teleport. Get me out of these damn clothes. I don't like looking like a chocobo took a poop on me. Memphilia, Thancred tried to flirt with me. He tried to flirt with me. I didn't like it. Tell him to stop. Welcome back, Boba. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. He tried to flirt with me. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. Many thanks for the report. As Thancred said, you must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Oh, okay. So we need twig action. I am back to twig. No more giant stick. We are back to twig. Yes. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now I get to meet a distinguished individual. Okay. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs to be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Moonamix Bubbly Pots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. He likes the materia mashi. Metamux is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment in Eorzea. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Minimex and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire the understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Minimex and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Minimex is to be found at his camp in Central Fairyland, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke, and the way will become clear. We go to the materia mashi guy. He likes the materia mashi. I still have jog right now. I was not expecting to still be jogging, so at least there's that. I can't remember which one does this guy have. Here's a materia creation. Oh, I will go ahead and pick that one up so that way I can, if I get spirit bound with stuff, I can at least pull stuff out of my gear. I may as well grab it while I'm here, because it's literally just talk to the guy and then complete it. And there we go. Now I can pull the materia out. You know, I mean, if Minfilia is already sending me out here to talk to Minimex, I may as well just go ahead and talk to that guy. Like, kill two birds with one stone, you know? May as well. Now let's talk to Minimex. Hello. Here. Minfilia wants you to do something with, she said this was a sword, but it looks like a dagger to me. You know, here you go. Okay. Swinbros says, Fighty Tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, Fighty Tool changes to Stony Shine. Name of materia. I love that they're all speaking Gabi language. They're all speaking like the goblins do. They're all... If materia join with utter Fighty Tool... Hey guys! Fighty Tool gains power of airy self. Shock. Utemix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Mephilia. Yes, tongue flaps reach ear of Mutamix with fastness. Mephilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighty tool to Mutamix. Yes? That was a rather dramatic handover on my part, but sure. Shock. Fighty tool is unstrong as eating tool. Make good teaching show of power of materia. Like, I can't even use that dagger as a kitchen knife? Materia master. Now, eyes of Uplander point at fighty tool. Yes? Fish shock. Materia joined with fighty tool. Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, Uplander, take fighty tool to Mephilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. So it's not Mako, guys. Not made from Mako. Not just any old equipment will serve, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of material together, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Mutamix turned that dagger of yours from something that would struggle to cut a steak into a weapon worth yielding. Fish Troll. Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? An Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. So basically, if you want to also be able to meld materia of your own, you need to also level crafters as well. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade tongue flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. And so if you want to learn some other things about if you want to learn some other things about materia, you're going to do some of those other quests, and I have some videos in my series about that. So like doing this one where you have to have a crafting job for melding materia, for instance. Like you have to have a crafter up to level 19 in order to do that, and then you have to level a crafter up even more in order to pentameld, things like that. But that's what he's referring to, is you're going to talk to them if you want to learn those things. But right now, I have leveled absolutely none of that. Just been focused on MSQ and Conjurer quests. And now we return this dagger to Mephilia and say, dagger improved muchly. Muchly improved dagger. Chop up fillet. Welcome back, Boba. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. I walked around the table this time, guys, because I barely even clear the table with my forehead, let alone be able to see over the table. So I'm like, I'll just walk around the table so I can actually properly see Mephilia, since she's not going to walk around the table to see me. So and there's no accommodations yet again. Heaven forbid these places make accommodations for my Lalafell, you know? So I'll walk around, talk to her. Like, it's fine, guys. It's fine. I'll go talk to her. Yes. He improved that dagger. It's much better. Now, most of the time, materia is not going to improve it that significantly, but it definitely does make it better, especially if you are doing some of the end game stuff. That's when you probably do want to care a little bit more about melding your materia. So like if you are doing like current extremes, current savages at current item level, things like that, you want to not only worry about melding, but you want to worry about penta-melding if you have gear that can receive that additional melding. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one only need look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Boba, so make it your ally. Now it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. And level 29 gets so close to level 30. Level 30 is so important. So close. Oh, here we go, Lord of the Kneecaps. I mean, Inferno. I need to go talk to the Immortal Flames. So word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amaja to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that this meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amaja responsible for the abductions, and so they need to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amaja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them. Thanks for the follow, Silver. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Okay. So, why is Thancred ditching me on this one? Before he left, he bade me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you. A confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay. Oh, I should have, dang. I should have saved Camp Drybone as my free destination for the teleport so I could save myself some gil there. I did not. That was my bad. Alright, Flame Sergeant. What do we got? Ah, you're Boba Moki of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amaja and prize from the whereabouts of the abductees. Lizard men are aware that their man, Ungust, has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, so we must request the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more from the Amaja plot if the mission succeeds, Boba. Let's make sure it does. All right, let's do it. Let's go ambush these Amaja. take out their kneecaps. First, we need to take out the one guy's kneecaps. We need to take out Ursula's kneecaps first because fuck that guy. He's the one who put innocents at risk first. Then we'll take out the Almaja and their kneecaps. Because they're the ones also, like, they're the ones that put him up to doing all of it, so. Then we can deal with the Lord of Kneecaps. Take him out and he'll save everyone from their kneecaps. And problem solved. World is saved. I'm over here, like, running past where I need to go. I need to go over here. Here's where I need to wait. Past this rotting corpse that's just standing there. Wait, who'd have thunk I'd just run past a rotting corpse? Ugh. Hi, Ursula. Anyway, who may have just joined stream, I've decided I'm just gonna call that guy Ursula from now on. Because he called us poor unfortunate souls at one point, so I was like, hey, it's Ursula. Is the bait in place? Our man is in position, sir. Good. We make our move as soon as the Almaja appear. Yes, sir. Wah! What is the meaning of this? I know that we just hit a moment here, but I have to be right back. Just give me just a moment. I'm so sorry. What is the meaning of this? Wait, something's amiss. Did we... This seems like bad planning on our part. Damn it, Ursula. Damn it, Ursula. Like... Did the Flames really not think that Ursula was going to double cross us? Really? Really? I mean, this is a guy who was just in it for the money. Like, it's not like he just suddenly was like, oh, I want to be a good guy or anything like that. Like, and he was about to be outed. Like, of course he was going to double cross us. And, like, no one thought to scout to figure, hey, like, do we have anyone that's potentially watching for us or anything? Like, like I didn't think I was teamed up with a bunch of amateurs here. Ha 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 ha. Traitorous flame soldier? I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. I eluded the flames, the immortal flames clutches for moons before finally being caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Gah ha 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 ha. Gotta level da. Ah, your very movement was known to me ahead of time. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. I love that dumbass over there is... Oh, okay. I was like, is he really gonna stay with us? Like, he's just waving bye to Ursula and just hanging out with us. Like, hey, bye! Like, bye, Felicia! I'll just hang here! This is terrible. I've been teamed up with a bunch of noobs, you guys. Like, what the hell? And I know it's not my job to kill them. I just am because... to heal them, but I also know that, like, the game doesn't recognize, so it is my job to heal them in scenes like this one. Like, it totally should be my job to heal them. Please recognize that it is my job to heal them. Hee how long will you last, I wonder? Well, I'm a goddess. I will last forever if I need to. Thaumaturge, please stay up. We'll have more rangers show up, okay? Oh, there's another stabby stab guy on me, okay. I want there to be more stabby stab guys. Oh my god, there's really no enemies. Dude. Wait a minute. Wait. Now the game wants to paint a different picture than what was actually happening. We were all just about to gang up on that chief. We were taking out the imbalances that were ganging up on us. We were taking them out pretty easily, and now it's just suddenly like, hey, guess what? You're all losing. You're getting your asses beat. Like, what? What just happened here? Put up your weapon, or your comrade is a dead man. Behind you! asleep. Bring her. Rescue march. Of course, Ursula's a freaky. Of course he's gross. Of course he had to go be gross about it. Alright, Flame Sergeant. Hey, I fear the Malja mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. Alrighty, sir. Don't worry, sir. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, sir. I got this. I got this. I'm ready. Got bowl of embers. I am ready to take him on. I will face Ifrit. So that way you do not have to be sacrificed. I will not let your kneecaps go out in vain. I will take out his kneecaps before he could take out yours. Because I must get out of here so that way I could take out Ursula's kneecaps because fuck that guy. How dare he? He had to go be freaking creepy about this crap. And oh, is this the traitor guy? Oh no. Listen well, these waters feed to the marshes of Drybone. A short swim will see us to freedom. However, if all of us attempt to flee, we are like to be discovered. You alone must seek out and assemble a rescue party. Once you have one free, seek out our comrade stationed at Drybone. He will show you a way back here. May the 12th speed your way. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Cute. Aww. That's a nice little feature of the game. Just talking to that NPC, you're like, hey, I have a way out of here. I'll like, if you just go out this river, it'll take you out the Drybone. And you can meet with someone there. And you can put together a rescue party. And it's like, that's awesome. I honestly didn't know that was there. That's so cool. I like that. I love little features like that. Like, I knew you could leave the area, but like just being able to talk to that NPC and how they integrated it as a, oh, we could escape, but we can't all just leave. So only you can make it out. And I mean, it makes sense that, I mean, it makes sense for it to be me. I know the game doesn't know that I'm a Lalafell, but you know, like, in my head, it makes sense that it's me because I'm 2 feet tall. Makes sense. Like, I can sneak out. I'm tiny. Like, that is the longest queue that we have had so far. It took over a minute for that queue. How dare that queue take so long? Yes, so much cooler to be able to just talk that NPC and get out that way. Lord the Ifrit, hearken to our plea. Lord the Ifrit, deliver us from our misery. Almighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not of your godhead. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells. Bring those two as well. What's going on? Didn't we agreed? But servants of Lord Ifrit may hold the right of summoning the souls of non-believers are forbidden. No, spare me, I beg you. I'm just gonna lose his kneecaps. Pitiful children of man, by breath I claim you. I rise once more as my loyal men and feed my flames with your breath, and all who stand against us shall burn. Yes, I do agree. I love when they say you have to gather some people, and oh, mighty Ifrit. Ooh, my one true God. Words are my bread. Impossible, what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. I'm sorry, I'm trying to go fast because I know there are other people waiting for me to get through this cutscene. Forsooth, thy frail mortal flame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxed clear, thou art the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. All right, Mr. Kneecaps. Let's go. Let's go. My twig is ready, and as is everybody else here because they had to wait for me to get through that cutscene. Oh, but I'm so happy that Ursula and the other traitor are having a good sacrifice. There's the nail! Gotta get the nail! Go away, nail! I do agree, Healer. Like, it's like, wait, I was alone in that scene, and now suddenly I've got a team with me. I do prefer cutscenes where I've got the team there with me, and like they build up to that. And like now I have no one with me. This is so confusing. I stand alone. More rock candy, you guys. More rock candy. Yay! Yay! I have a feeling there's going to be no one left in there for me to give a comm to by the time I'm out this cutscene. Yes, orange floor candy. Floor candy's always the most delicious. Pray forgive my lateness. As if it wasn't on purpose, Thancred. I was delayed by a congregation of Mamaja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent logic. Phew. I see the Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives. No less than I expect from the Flames General hand-picked men. As for those two, it is fair to say their hardships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. Well, I owe you an apology, Boba. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have felt or left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. Let's continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings. Camp Dry Bone, shall we say? This way, sir. Make a joke. Got baptism of fire. Like, dude. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Oh, Nero. Oh, Nero. Hi. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What's up, buddy? What a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated. Even taking old Dawn interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. Ever the pessimist, my dear Livia. Promise me you'll never change. We've wasted enough time here. That meteor of yours is too old to give any readings worth a damn. Not that there was ever aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find I am troubled by the adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You've been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. Who made her the boss of Nero? Like, who put Livia in charge? What the hell is like that? Beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. I mean, I guess fair. Aw, it's raining. Oh my goodness, so many people. There's so many people. Damn it, Ursula. Damn it, Ursula. This is why we didn't trust you with our voice. And why the Immortal Flame shouldn't have trusted you with the damn mission. Ah, there you are, Bubba. Come rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, though, Maja will be less inclined to risk our wrath. For a time, at least. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope that you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. They may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man distempered. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there's still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less.
That is indeed no ordinary individual, Boba. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Long suspected you Papalimo and Ida are the ones who recruited me. And you haven't known me all that long, sir. I feel like your dialogue carried over by mistake from if I had started in old Da. I think there's a mistake there. But thank you, sir. I'll accept the compliment nonetheless. And Philia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object of my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission.
You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the waking sands when you are good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The world's problems won't solve themselves. And another prey return to the waking sand. I'm already down to... I've already used 3 of the tickets. Like, it's a good thing to give you so many, because you gotta come back so many times. Hello, random scion. Let me in. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Yeah, I still have my mind. Fortunately, I wasn't tempered. Because all those other people got tempered, and apparently you don't get your mind back after you're tempered. Like, what would y'all do if I had gotten tempered? Yeah, like, we'd be fucked. Or at least I'd be fucked, and you guys would be like, well, guess there goes Boba. Like, I guess we gotta recruit another person. Like, whoops, we messed up. We just screwed her over. Like... We shouldn't have trusted Ursula. Like, damn it, Ursula. I mean, I never got to take his kneecaps, but I guess at least he paid by losing his mind, I guess. Baker told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar giving a full report to Lady Menphilia. You should join them at once. Lady Menphilia is most eager to see you. My late arrival nearly cost Boba her life. I wasn't there when the Amalia took her prisoner. I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have faced such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Thancred. Shit happens. And also, like, even if you were there, like, the outcome wouldn't have changed. Or, well, it would have changed. You just would have been fucked up more. But, like, it wouldn't have changed the fact that Ursula fucked everybody over. Like, it's just a, hey, Daris. Baker's just over here blaming himself for me getting offered up to Ifrit. And it's like, Thancred, I'm just as I'm failing you all. Thancred's over here, woe is me. What's done is done, Thancred. You can blame yourself for every... It's good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Memphilia of your heroic exploits. Sacred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear, and now we could put pay to our long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrits. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and Gridania of late. Well, of course they are. The story wouldn't be complete if it wasn't happening all over the place, you know? I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require more concentrated sources of aether, crystals. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Right? It told, like, there's, like, reading the nonsense way they speak and reading it out loud. Yes, they totally are two different beasts. Totally are two different beasts. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. That's why I keep, like, I feel like I stumble on my words a lot, but especially with how they speak, I stumble on my words even more. So I'm like, I keep having to pause and like backtrack, and it gets frustrating sometimes. But I have to remind myself that they do have a very different way of speaking. I will be so grateful when they have more voice acted cutscenes. When all is well with the world, primates possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of Aether. However, when the world is plunged to chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. It is this coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give. In order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process by which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades into his thrall, you alone remained uninfected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my presiding feelings is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may we may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Boba. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who I almost said befell, because they totally would say befell there, but they decided to go felled. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. What's up, Thancred? Whether she intended to or no, Minophilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempter abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there was any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, whom he cannot choose but worship. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope you will continue to stand with us, Boba. I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Until next time. See, and that's why, Thancred, you don't have the echo. So the thing is if you were there, you would have been tempered. So that's all that would have happened. You would have been tempered. So you would have been put to death. So blaming yourself for this happening isn't doing anybody any good. So just stop doing that. And just move forward and prevent it from happening in the future. God forgive me, how many more lives? Louis Soir would never have allowed this to happen. Well, you're not Louis Soir. Also remember that, sir. You're a rogue. Louis Soir was not rogue. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. He's taking this way too hard. He's putting himself through too much and putting too much on himself there. Okay, so I know I am like way past the clock. But I definitely wanted to get through that cutscene because there was a lot of information there and a lot to digest, and leading to this little moment of respite before charging into the next thing and making of the next part of Boba's journey here, because we just finished up with Ifrit. So coming up next stream, we have Friday. We're going to be back at it with my main character. Going to start off with some leveling things and some other shenanigans with my main character. May play it by ear like I did last Friday. And then next Sunday, for sure, we'll be back at it with Sprout Sunday, and be back at it with Boba here, working more on her MSQ, and quite possibly, if we hit level 30, be working on her level 30 quest, and quite possibly unlocking her very first job. So that will be fun and exciting things to happen. We might be seeing some upgrades happening for Boba, seeing her being able to cast, and really being able to heal the world of their kneecaps, and really being able to purify them and make them all into adorable little LALA. And hopefully soon we'll be able to get her into, excuse me, had to mute myself for a moment because I thought I was going to sneeze. but hopefully soon we will be able to get her to the golden saucer and get her her bunny ears, so that way she can be a little miniature Viera running around and being absolutely adorable. If you are not already in the Discord, I should have it fixed on Twitch now. Apparently, I don't know how. I had added stream elements as a bot in Twitch, and I don't know how. For some reason, it got banned in my chat. I don't know if Stream Elements banned itself. I don't know what happened. But it's unbanned. It's now in there. So if you do Discord, there it goes. Thank you, Healer. I was like, I don't know why. When you typed it the other day, like, I know you're already in the Discord, but I was like, I don't know why the other day it didn't work. I was like, I know I have this command set up. But yeah, I fixed it. But I noticed when I went into Stream Elements, it was like, I'm not in chat. And I was like, what do you mean you're not in chat? And then when I went to, and I was like, I know I made you a moderator over there. And then went over there, it was like, when I told it to make it a moderator, it was like, I'm already a moderator. I'm no longer banned. And I'm like, what do you mean you're no longer banned? Like, who banned you? I didn't ban you. It was just completely and totally weird. But anyway, that is all fixed now. Anyhow, as I've said in the past, like, I am still looking into the stuff as far as a Discord alternative. I will be sharing information about that in the future. I will share that in the Discord as well as my socials, but that will probably be most prominent in the Discord, just because that is just going to be the easiest way to get the information, whereas much more easy to miss the information in socials, especially if you follow me on TikTok. It's just super easy to miss information on TikTok because TikTok has just been so variable and unstable here lately. So if you follow me on TikTok and don't follow me on other socials, I highly recommend following me on my other socials, especially on YouTube and Instagram, because all of my TikToks get cross-posted onto those as well. But anyhow, thank you all so much again for hanging out with me. It is an absolute blast hanging out with all of you. That's another reason why I was like, you know what, I am going over. I don't even care. I don't even care that I like started that cutscene after 10 o'clock. I was like, we're going into this cutscene. Like I am all for still continuing on with this because I am having a blast here. I love hanging out with all of you, and I am so glad that you all are here to hang out with me. Like, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. You all are absolutely amazing. And thank you all so much for being here. Have a wonderful, fantastic rest of your night.